Scotty and I are officially in Florence. We are both quite tired, not going to lie, and he has booked us an incredible dinner. This place has been, how many reviews were there? There's been a lot. There are some amazing places to eat in Florence, and we even got some recommendations from friends, so I'm gonna make sure that I put that in the blog. Wait, so dinner tonight, 500 reviews at 5 stars. So tonight, basically what Scotty was saying was 500 reviews, 5 stars. And tomorrow night, 23,000. I was about to say 100. 23,000. It's called Za Za, and he said it's very famous, and he booked that a couple of nights ago to get us in. I think I may have mentioned this, but I'm just gonna mention it again. If you are coming to Italy, especially a big tourist city, Venice, Florence, Rome, make sure you pre-book your reservations. I'm really excited. Florentine steak, very popular here, amongst a few other things. And I also can't wait to show you this hotel. So this is my mini check-in. I'm gonna cut to the shots of our room. I took a couple of shots of our room prior to absolutely exploding our luggage everywhere because we were soaked and we were so ready to have a quick shower and get ready for dinner. And I probably won't be chatting with you much more for the rest of tonight, so I will officially see you tomorrow for our full 24 hours in Florence.
I quickly just want to say that staying at Hotel Continentale in Florence was absolutely perfect. It was right beside the Ponte Vecchio, as well as the staff were incredibly kind and so helpful whenever we had a question. I couldn't recommend this location enough, and the continental breakfast was pretty awesome too.
This is my outfit for tonight. Wearing a Zara linen top. These are amazing to pack because you're not too worried about them getting stained or anything. I mean, that's not the goal, but if it were to get something on it, you're not too worried. This scarf is from Goelia. I thought it was also from Zara. It's from Goelia. I will link that down below. These earrings are from Pamela Card as well. You'll notice that pretty much all the jewelry I brought with me is from Pamela Card because 1, I adore her, 2, she's Canadian, 3, she's a woman-owned business, 4, her pieces are absolutely incredible, and 5, a lot of the history behind the brand is actually inspired by the history here in Italy. So I sent her a message and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just so excited to bring these pieces with me. Holland Cooper belt, and these Goelia jeans have been the most comfortable thing I have ever had in terms of jeans. They also have a ton of stretch to them, and they're not a pure white, they're like an ivory, so they go with absolutely everything, and really nice wide legs, so even when I have my sneakers on, they look cute, or even have sandals on. I will definitely link these down below. And you may notice a brand new little piece with me. No, I didn't go out and just randomly purchase a mini Kelly from Hermes. This is a purse I found in one of the shops in Venice, but boy, does she look like a mini Kelly. It's like mini Kelly in training. She's so cute. This really nice powdery blue, which is a nice neutral to go with everything. And now I will let you go.
Standing underneath the lights, look into each other's eyes. Tired snowflakes are coming down, collapse into water when they hit the ground. I hear the sound of empty streets, and yesterday has gone to sleep. So all that's left is you and me. I can promise you're the only thing I see. I say, close your eyes and let us fade.
After our dinner, our evening was just full of wandering around the city. We really wanted to go and check out the Duomo, but we didn't realize we would stumble across the Piazza della Repubblica, which is where you can find the carousel. And it was honestly just really nice to see tourists doing their thing, locals mulling about, and the sun starting to set. I know this vlog has only started, but Florence was one of our favorite places along our entire trip.
Time is running out of sight. A lonely wind is passing by. Tries to carry all the whispers that it finds. The walls are listening when we talk, making echoes as we walk. There's no one left but you and me. It's like a made-up place that only we can see. Hold my hand and hear the words I say. Close your eyes and let us fade away. Build a secret place for you and me. Let our minds be caught up in a dream. Standing underneath the lights.
Buongiorno and welcome to Florence. We are going to go to our continental breakfast this morning and then catch you up on the entire day because we have big plans. This is our 24-hour day, so let's get started. Scotty has done the most work in terms of figuring out our schedule. It's one of those things where I love getting excited about things and I will throw things his way and I will be like, let's go here, let's go to the Uffizi Gallery, all of these different things. And he will figure out the logistics. And that is something about knowing yourself and knowing your partner's skills. So today we are going to be doing a huge loop. Again, I will take you along the way and kind of show you where we're starting. So you kind of have a reference point. We are right beside the Ponte Vecchio. So the Vecchio Bridge, it is pretty much right to my left there. And on a map, it is here. And on that bridge, I will show you, basically I was watching a different vlog and they were saying that that used to be meat shops. And then the owners were like, this is getting so smelly. Let's not do this. It's shops all the way across the bridge. And so then all of those meat shops were kind of kicked out. And then now it is just jewelry shops. So you literally cannot sell there unless you're a jewelry shop. And one thing that Florence is known for, now that I'm thinking of it, I'm thinking maybe I should put on that necklace from Pamela Card. It is their coin necklaces, but who knows? Maybe we'll find something there that's also really fun. It's their coin necklaces. So you may kind of, when I say that, you may kind of think of it. And then after that, we're going to be crossing. As we cross the Ponte Vecchio, we are going to be crossing and then going over to this really cool photo spot, this garden, then crossing kind of back over Uffizi Gallery, and then do the Duomo a little bit later. We were hoping to go to the Duomo earlier so there would be less people, but that's okay. Just for perspective, here in Florence, there are about 350,000 residents here, but annually per year, 15 million people will visit the city. So that is quite a lot. I feel like today will be a mix of me checking in, but a ton of B-roll. So hopefully you've got that in your mind. And then in peak season as well, cruise ships will come in and they will dump around 20,000 people here in Florence. So just to picture how many people have walked around this city over 1,000 years is absolutely incredible. And I can't wait to explore it with Scotty and you guys. Also, can we please appreciate these blue skies? Ow.
Welcome, this is your life now, the wasteland where we all take a vow.
So this is the Ponte Vecchio bridge. As I said earlier, every single shop you'll see here is jewelry shops. And as aforementioned, it used to be a smelly bridge because it used to be meat. But alas, now you just have jewelry shops. And if you turn the corner right in the middle, this is your view.
The Ponte Vecchio is Florence's oldest, most famous bridge. It dates back to the 14th century, and it's known for its unique design. Surviving World War II intact, it stands as a symbol of Florence's resilience and beauty, and today the Ponte Vecchio is a must-see, offering stunning views of the Arno River and a timeless blend of history and art. Plus, if you're a shopper, it's the perfect place to hit up.
Off the cuff as we're walking here. We're actually going to go to this place called Foto Automatica. You've probably seen the Instagram famous image here of the angel on the wall, and hopefully it's in function now because it has actually been not working for a little bit. But anyways, I'm super confident with what I've packed because it all covers my shoulders and knees, and when you're walking around a city like this, you never know what you're going to stumble upon, and you want to have the opportunity to go inside of churches and different places, especially places of worship, and you won't be allowed in otherwise. It is tricky when you're in the summer months, so what I would suggest if it is super hot and you're like, I can't even imagine wearing all those clothes, is to pack a scarf or a pashmina that you can just pack in your bag that you can kind of throw over your shoulders as you go in. But that won't fix your shorts problem, so happy that capris are trending again. Have arrived at the famous Foto Automatica. Now I had to go just around the corner to purchase a sparkling lemon water, but I highly recommend you bring some change. It's €2 for 4 photos, and I was reading that when it comes out it's a little bit wet, so just be a little careful. But Scotty and I are going to try to nail it in one go because we only have €2. So we are at Palazzo Pitti, and these are the Boboli Gardens. And what we see coming up is the fountain, but look behind me. Literally the most beautiful gardens I've ever seen. And then right when you come up the stairs here, you can see the top of the Duomo right there. And what it just goes to prove is that nothing in the city can be built taller than the Duomo, and it's so clear in that little vantage point. But let's explore these gardens. So a couple of fun facts. I have a minute left on this SD card, but the Boboli Gardens, established in the 16th century, and you can see all around, it's basically this huge open air museum. And then right here, a 6-minute walk. This is actually 111 acres, but to the coffee house, that was actually built, the pavilion, in the 18th century. And these gardens are so beautiful and so striking, the perfect example of Renaissance gardens here in Italy, but they were one to inspire Versailles in France.
Vasca dell'Isola, or the Island Basin, is a beautiful central feature in Florence's Boboli Gardens. It's surrounded by intricate statues and lush hedges, and it showcases a striking statue of Oceanus, symbolizing the power of water. This tranquil island garden was a retreat for the Medici family and really remains a serene spot to enjoy the Renaissance elegance. We started to see people queue, so we had to learn what it was about, and it was for the Tribuna room at the Uffizi. It's a breathtaking octagonal chamber. It was designed in 1584 to showcase the Medici's finest art treasures and remains a symbol of Renaissance opulence and artistic mastery. Haven't had a chance to catch up with you guys. We ended up lining up for the Uffizi Gallery, and Scotty was very smart to book our tickets in advance. You book according to a time, so you're asked obviously to arrive on that time, and though the line looked long, it went actually quite quickly. We ended up seeing some artworks by so many famous artists. So the Uffizi Gallery is full of Renaissance art. If you come to Florence, you're going to hear the name the Medici family quite a lot. They are a big part of the art scene here, and we're a big part of collecting the artworks here, especially in the Uffizi Gallery. And you would have seen, let me scroll down to the different artists, because we saw some incredible artists that you will definitely recognize, like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, Raphael, Sandro Botticelli, and Titan as well. And we also got to see Botticelli's Birth of Venus, which I will show you back on screen right here. We saw a lot of Caravaggio. I know, I feel so uncultured at the moment, but it's a lot to take in, to be honest. And the one thing that really stuck about that artist in particular is how gory the pieces were. But basically the Uffizi's in like a nice big U, and you kind of go through it according to some arrows. We also saw the Tribune Room, which housed the most important artworks. That was the Red Room. And then after that, we really trucked it to go get some food. We ended up finding this place called Mangia Pizza. I will definitely link that down below because it was close to Uffizi. It was on a side street. The service, the food really hit the spot. It was absolutely incredible and very fresh. So now we are quickly gonna go jet over to the Duomo and then back to the hotel for a little reset because it's been a very busy day. You can see behind me, we've officially made it to the Duomo, and there are many people joining us as well. As I mentioned earlier, around 15 million people annually come to Florence, and about 20,000 get dropped off daily to come see it from cruise ships. So if you have the chance, if you're staying in Florence, we prioritized going to a few other places this morning, but it would be nice to come right in the morning or in the evening. When we came last night, it was actually quite calm. It's 500 feet tall, 500 feet wide, and no building in Florence is allowed to be built taller than the Duomo. And then right across, you'll also see this other building, and that's actually a baptistry because you used to not be able to go inside of the church, inside of the Duomo, without being Catholic. So you'd actually have to get baptized to go inside. And then it's in a classic Gothic style, but a little bit with a twist. It's made of marble, white and green, and what they're doing right now is a big restoration project to clean it. It's been like 1,000 years, so it definitely needs a little bit of a polish. So Scotty and I are just assuming that this crane, which wasn't there last night, is there to help get the cleaning done. And on the sides, we'll show you a couple of close-up shots, but it's so incredibly detailed. And in the 14th century, a lot of people couldn't read, so there's depictions on the side of the doors and just different things like that to depict the Old Testament. And all this information is actually brought to you by watching Josie's Florence vlog, which I will link down below from her perspective because they went on a tour, and I was taking notes this morning. It was really great. So if you do have a chance, there's a lot of tours walking around, and basically the tour guide will be speaking into a speaker, and then you'll have a headphone piece and you'll kind of just see everyone walking around. Just as some perspective too, this is actually the cathedral. So this is the Santa Maria del Fiore Cathedral, and in the back is the Duomo, and in the front is the baptistry.
would have just seen is us quickly going to the rooftop in our hotel. It's called the Continentale, and that was on the 6th floor, and incredible views of the water, of Ponte Vecchio. On the other side, you could see the top of the Duomo. We had snacks and a little cocktail, and it was really a perfect way just to kind of kick off the evening. And then we actually left early and just laid on the bed for a quick second because it's been a lot of walking. We are tired, and I think I may have knocked Scotty right out. So we are fully ready for dinner now. I changed up my look just slightly. Put on a different pair of earrings from Pamela Card. Low ponytail, hair back in the evening time. And this snake chain necklace, that's from Edge of Ember. And then this one's from Pamela Card as well. And then just throwing over the sweater because it does get cool in the evening. But this dress is from Dish. And then these are my little sandals that I purchased in Venice. We're gonna go for a walk to this place called Za Za. It's supposed to be really incredible. It came to us via a recommendation from one of Scotty's Italian friends, Ale and Daniela. Thank you so much, you guys, for recommending this. And it's supposed to be really good. There's a lot on the menu that looks incredible, and it has an absolutely insane rating. So, very excited. Good morning. I feel like that was such an incredible stay in Florence. We could have definitely spent a few more days here. It is such an incredible city, so I truly cannot wait to be back. Scotty and I this morning are going to pick up our rent-a-car, and then we are actually heading out to the Tuscan countryside. We're going to an area called Pienza, and we are staying at, I think, the dreamiest hotel I have ever seen in my entire life. And I think with that said, this has been a long vlog so far, so I think I'm going to cut off the vlog here, say ciao for now, and pick it back up in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. The dinner at Za Za last night was really, really fun. A reminder, I will have all of these recommendations in an upcoming blog post. It's just under amandaweldon.com. And yeah, if you're planning a trip to Italy or you have some input, you're like, you didn't see this, you didn't do that, please do leave it in the comments down below. We will just continue to create a list of things for people to see. Now, the one thing we didn't do that I think some of you might be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that you didn't do this, is have some of their sandwiches here. We didn't have a chance to pick up one of their really fresh sandwiches, and I got so many recommendations for those. So if that is right up your street, Florence is the place to be for that. But I can't wait. It's finally sunny once again. We just had breakfast and we are so ready to go. And a reminder, if you are not subscribed and you don't have that little bell notification turned on, if you'd like to be part of this cozy little nook of the internet, I would love for you to join the fam, because that means you're gonna get notified when that next video goes up. And I almost guarantee you're not gonna wanna miss it. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.